Lo Lieh, born on June 29, 1938 and died on November 2, 2002, was originally known as Wang Lap Tat. He was a prominent martial arts actor in Hong Kong, with Chinese-Indonesian roots. From an early age, Lo Lieh developed a deep passion for martial arts. During his childhood, he began studying disciplines such as Xingyiquan and Tai Chi, which laid the foundation for his future career in martial arts cinema. His dedication and skills in these disciplines not only allowed him to stand out as an actor, but also become an influential figure in the world of action cinema. Lo Lieh was born in Indonesia, but is the son of Chinese parents, and moved to Hong Kong around 1958. He soon joined the Shaw Brothers acting school and in 1965 had his first prominent role in Temple of the Red Lotus, directed by Choi Chang-won. A year later, Chang Che directed his first wuxia, Tiger Boy, in which Lo Lieh starred alongside Jimmy Wang Yu. Lo's appearance and bearing quickly pigeonholed him into villainous roles. He played Han Tao in Golden Swallow, Chang Che, 1968, alongside Ching Pei Pei, with whom he also shared the screen in The Dragon Swamp, Lo Wei, 1969. In 1970, Jimmy Wang Yu directed Chinese Boxer and offered Lo Lieh, with whom he had already worked in several films, the role of a Japanese villain who would be defeated by the national hero. In 1971, he collaborated again with Ching Pei Pei in Ho Menghua's iconic Lady Hermit. A year later, Lo Lieh landed his first leading role in the film King Boxer, also known as Five Fingers of Death, directed by Zhang Changhua in 1972. After Sergio Leone, the spaghetti western experienced a boom in Italy. One of the most talented directors, Antonio Margheriti, who used the pseudonym Anthony M. Dawson, decided to combine kung fu with cowboy films. The result was Blood Money, 1974, a co-production between Shaw and Carlo Ponti, starring Lo Lieh and the great Lee Van Cleef. Although the film is not a masterpiece, both actors excel in their roles. In 1975, Ho Menghua released his Black Magic horror film series and cast Lo to play the villain, a type of evil sorcerer.
Lo Lieh is the undisputed master of martial arts. A savage. A saint. A stranger. Lee Van Cleef is the legendary man of iron, a gambler, a gentleman.
Don't get offended, but he just wants to see your,
A gunfighter. Now, from Columbia Pictures,
welcome to Monterey,
The Stranger and the Gunfighter.
the hanging town.
The most brutal hands in the East join with the fastest gun of the West in an unusual search for a fortune in gold. The Stranger, the Gunfighter, and the gold.
am I on the right road?
Not only are you on the right road, but you arrive at your destination.
Lee Van Cleef, the meanest man in the West. He wants the gold and he means to get it. Lo Lieh, the kung fu fighting star of the Five Fingers of Death. His fists are lethal weapons, and his body an arsenal of destruction. fantastic fighting machines. Lo Lieh, Van Cleef, the Stranger, and the Gunfighter. Together, they can do anything.
我要求的就是爱情剑，可以使一个不爱我的人来爱我。
降头的人不出3天就会死得不明不白。
你不要让我死！
第一，我要你爱人的一撮头发，要连根的。
有没有人能破了它呢？
绝对没有。3天之后，你的死期就到了。别爱了，
除非有一天桑占比死掉，否则没有人能够破他的降头。你坏事做尽，今天就是你的下场。
这就是我的降头。
In 1976, director Choi Yuen stood out for his Baroque style in the wuxia genre with films such as The Magic Blade and Killer Clowns. In the first, Lo shared the screen with T. Lung, the director's favorite actor. He later participated in several smaller productions in Taiwan, including the extravagant Black Belt Karate, 1979, part of the wave of Bruce Lee imitations, starring Bruce Leong. In 1978, he collaborated with Liu Qiuyang in the iconic The 36th Chamber of Shaolin and shortly after played the villain in the excellent Mad Monkey, in addition to appearing in The 18 Jade Arhats. In addition to being an outstanding actor, Lo Lieh is also a talented director. In 1980, he directed a remake of Liu Qiuyang's famous film Executioners from Shaolin, titled Clan of the White Lotus. In this version, Gordon Liu is the protagonist and Lo Lieh plays the leader of the clan that gives its name to the film. This work is not simply a new version, but surpasses the original in formal terms. It should be noted that this was not his debut as a director, since 1973 he had directed some films, although without much success.
Now hear ye all, His Imperial Majesty has decreed that they shall be set free.
All Shaolin men will soon be released. They have possession of their temple. If that ever happens, it would mean trouble for us.
We Shaolins never hurt your clan. Why do you want to fight us? I want revenge. You both killed my classmate, Pai Mei, the priest. Trying to use the crane bill style, but you haven't perfected it yet.
Wei Ting, your kung fu's not good enough.
In 1980, Tsui Hark directed Dangerous Encounter First Kind, where Lo Lieh played a tough, heroin-addicted cop. From then on, his career was filled with films and series, mainly Taiwanese, of varying quality. He had some notable appearances, such as in Ronnie Yu's The Occupant, 1984, alongside Chow Yun-fat, and in Alfred Chung's ultra-violent thriller, On the Run, 1988, where he acted alongside Yuan Hua and Philip Ko. In 1988, he played a triad boss in City War, an attempt by Shaw director Soon Chung to emulate the success of John Woo's A Better Tomorrow series. In 1989, Jackie Chan gave him the role of Fei in his major production, Mr. Canton and Lady Rose. After some cameos in minor films, he played the Sifu in the controversial Sex and Zen, 1992, by Michael Mack. That same year, he also starred as a general in Stanley Tong's Police Story 3. His last film appearance, after some Category 3 films, was in Carol Leigh's Glass Tears. Lo Lieh had a life full of ups and downs in both his career and personal life. He married 4 times and had 3 children with different partners. His 4th and last wife, who is now his widow, is 23 years younger than him. When he died, he left a 2-year-old son. One of his wives, Tong Kai Lai, is the older sister of director and producer Stanley Tong Kai Lai. In 1986, Lo Lieh took Chinese actress Li Yun, also known as Lo Hui, to Hong Kong and promised her marriage, but in reality she became his lover. When Lo Lieh's wife found out, he stopped supporting Li Yun. Even though Li Yun tried to contact Lo Lieh several times, he rejected her and called the police. Although he helped Li Yun sign a contract with Golden Harvest, his lack of proficiency in Cantonese limited his opportunities to small roles. Their relationship and career did not prosper, and in 1995, Li Yun took his own life by jumping off a building at the age of 28. Lo Lieh began to decrease his involvement in films during the 1990s, focusing on television. He worked mainly with Asia Television, ATV, where he starred in numerous series. Throughout her career, she almost exclusively acted in ATV dramas, with the exception of one series on TVB, The Female Generals of the Yang Family, where she had a minor role. However, due to ATV's financial losses and the decline in drama production, its presence on television was reduced. After finishing I Am from Guangzhou and Heroes of Guangdong 10 Tigers, he did not renew his contract with ATV. With the film crisis in Hong Kong in the late 1990s, Lo Lieh moved to mainland China to pursue business and founded an acting academy to train new talent. On November 2, 2002, Lo Lieh suffered a heart attack in Shenzhen and died on the way to hospital at the age of 64. Describing Lo Lieh's career is a considerable challenge due to his impressive participation in more than 210 films throughout his extensive professional career. This prolific actor has ventured into a wide variety of film genres, demonstrating his versatility and talent in each of them. However, it is in the realm of martial arts films where his legacy shines brightest. Lo Lieh is especially remembered for his performances as memorable villains, characters who have remained etched in the public's memory thanks to his commanding presence and unmistakable tough guy style. His ability to embody these antagonists with a mix of charisma and ferocity has left an indelible mark on martial arts cinema, establishing him as an iconic figure in this genre.